Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and in today's video lesson we are going to explore different commands that you can use or run to get the physical memory or the RAM utilization on your Linux system. Now to get started, you can run the command free as such. Okay, now this command gives you the amount of memory and swap utilization in kilobytes. Okay, so here from the output, you can see there are various columns. For instance, here you can see this is the total amount of physical memory on this system. This is the amount of physical memory in use. This is what is currently free to be used by other processes, and so on and so forth. So directly below, we see the total amount of swap space in kilobytes, which is approximately 10 gigs. And so far, the swap space is not being used by any processes. And this is the amount of swap that is free. Now, this output is not really intuitive, and one cannot really make out how much memory in gigabytes or megabytes that the system is using. Now, a better way of presenting this information is using the -m option. Now, this prints the memory utilization in megabytes. Okay, so here you can see this is a total memory in megabytes. So this is 3,933. This is the amount of memory that is being used. This is the amount of memory that is free. Okay, now a better way is to present this information in a human readable format using the -h option as such. Okay, now this is much better. So here you can see this is the amount of total memory in gigabytes, which is close to 4 gigs. So the system is currently using about 1 gig of RAM, and this is the amount of free memory. Likewise, for swap space, I have approximately 10 gigs. So here you can see it's 9.3. And the swap is not being used at all by the system. So likewise, this is the amount of free swap space. Okay, now the other way you can probe or check the amount of memory utilization is by viewing the proc meminfo file. Now the proc meminfo file is a file that reports the amount of free and used memory, and this also includes the swap space. So if we run this command, you get a whole bunch of information. Okay, so here you get the total amount of physical memory or the RAM, so in kilobytes, just to mention. Okay, so this is the amount of free RAM. Okay, this is the amount of available RAM, and so on and so forth. You can scroll all the way down, and also you can see here we have the amount of swap indicated. Okay, the total and the free swap. All right, now a better way of presenting this information is just to filter it out. So I'm going to run the command again. So if you want, let's say, to display the amount of swap, you're just going to pipe the output to grep -i for ignoring case sensitivity and type swap. So here you get the amount of total swap, okay, and the free swap. All right, similarly you can filter out to display the memory as such. Okay, so here you get the total amount of memory in kilobytes. All right, the amount of free memory, and so on and so forth. Okay, now we have seen how to check the amount of memory usage using 2 commands so far. That is a free command, and by checking the proc meminfo file. Now another command that you can use is the top command. Now this command is mostly used to check the currently running processes on a Linux system. However, it also provides insights into other metrics such as the uptime, load average, logged in users, memory and CPU utilization, as you can see. So when I run this command, you can see at the top section, you get some information such as the uptime. So you can see that the system has been up for 55 minutes. This is the logged in user, the load average. Okay. You can see here, in the second row, we have the number of running tasks. In the third row, you get the you get the CPU utilization. Now, in the fourth and the fifth rows, now here is where you get the memory utilization. So here in the fourth row, you get the physical memory utilization in megabytes, all right? And this is the same as when you run the command free with the -m option, okay? Directly below, you also get the swap usage, also expressed in megabytes, all right? Now, a better way of presenting this information is by running the htop command. Now, the htop command is an improved version of top command, and it provides, or rather it displays, the system information and other processes in a much more better way. So if I run this command, htop, okay, you find the system is telling us that htop is not found, and it gives us ways that you can install htop. So here I'm running Ubuntu, so I'm going to run the command sudo apt install htop as such. So I'm going to provide my password. Now the installation is underway, and it should take a minute or so. And we are done. Now htop is installed. Now to run htop, simply run the command htop as such. And here we go. So you can see that this is a much more intuitive way, all right, of displaying information. So here you can see that I have 2 CPU cores here. Now the memory here, you can see I'm using 1.01 gig out of a possible of 3.84 GB of RAM. Okay, similarly we can see here the swap utilization, but as we have seen before, that the system is not using any swap, so there's no swap utilization, just the memory utilization. Okay, so to the far right, you can see the tasks running, you can see the load average, and also the uptime in real time. All right, now those are some of the ways that you can check the RAM utilization on a Linux system. And that is all we had today. If you like this video, or if this video was insightful, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel for more of these videos. Otherwise, see you in the next video.